Hello and welcome to this month's accessory reviews. Now you may be looking at this helmet on the table here and you're thinking, what's this all about? Well, you'll find out shortly. We've also got the Me 1600 power bank to review, so let's get on with it. If you've got a decent sized motorhome with a large garage, or perhaps you have a trailer on the back, then when you arrive at your campsite, there's no need to walk into town. You can pitch up and get on one of these. It's the new Honda MSX 125. It's a 125cc motorbike, 4 gears, and anybody with a compulsory basic training license can ride one. Now, this motorbike may only have a 5.5 litre, that's 1.2 gallons, petrol tank, but it does 189 miles to the gallon, so that'll take you over 200 miles on one tank. It's got 4 gears, that's 1 down and 3 up for those who know that kind of thing, and can get up to around 55 miles an hour if you're amply padded, or if you're a lighter frame, probably get you over 65 miles an hour. Certainly with the small wheels and the small frame, it's very nippy, it's very agile. You can get in and out of traffic and in and out of town and park up with ease. Now I know what you're thinking, a motorbike in my garage, how much does it weigh? Well, the good news is it's only 101 kilograms. So as long as you have a reasonable payload allowance, then you can definitely take this bike with you. One thing to be aware of is if you do get up to 50 to 60 miles an hour, is that because there's no windshield on the front, you do get buffeted around quite a bit. So if it's a windy day, maybe leave it on the back and walk into town. New for 2016, this Honda motorbike costs £2,899, so it's an affordable alternative to getting a high-end electric bike. Okay, that's it from me. I'm off to go find some ladies. After the Honda motorbike, we've got more Japanese bits and pieces for you. This is the Me 1600 power bank, which is a very large capacity power source for your phones and tablets when you're out and about. So the first thing to do with this is to charge it up with this USB to micro USB lead, which plugs in there. Now, the thing about this is that it doesn't come with a power supply, so you either have to plug it into an existing one that you've got for your phone or tablet, or into a computer. We plugged it into a computer and it took 32 hours to fully charge from flat. So you're probably better off using the battery charger with your phone or tablet. To check how much battery power's in, you simply press this button and these 4 lights light up, each one representing 25% of the charge. So when you've got all 4, it's fully charged. For charging your appliances, there are 2 USB ports. One's rated at 3.6 amps, the other one's at 2.1 amps, so you can charge your tablet and phone at the same time. If you do, the 3.6 amp one drops to 2.1 as well. So it's 3.6 on its own, but if you use 2 devices at once, it's 2.1 on each one. So in actual practice, how many charges can you get out of this before it runs flat? Well, we tested it with an iPhone and it would recharge an iPhone 5 or 6 roughly 5 times from flat. For an iPad Air, something like that, something that's really big and requires a lot of power, you're probably only going to be able to do it 1.5 times before you've used all the power up. The Me 1600 comes in a nice aluminium case, so it's nice and smooth, good to hold. It's probably quite heavy to carry around with you all day though, so maybe stick it in your bag. We got this from a company called Zaka Seoul, which imports a number of Japanese bits and pieces, electronic devices and fashion accessories, as well as chargers. It's $29.99, which represents reasonably good value, and we'll definitely be using that throughout the coming months. And that's all for this month.